First time this year. He's formerly of Ballina in New South Wales. He's had 35 contests for 21 wins. In the blue corner, it's Murray Thomson of Victoria, 19 years of age, former junior light welterweight champion of Australia in 1981 and 82, and the winner of the Oceania Championship in 1984. He's had 17 wins and 3 losses from 20 contests. So it's the Queenslander, Mick Patch, in the red singlet against Murray Thomson of Victoria. This is one of the contests, Jeff, that you were looking forward to.
Yeah, Mick's from the Wollongabba Police Boys Club in Brisbane. The same gymnasium produced some very, very good fighters, including Hector Thomson. Whereas Murray is trained by Mick Canavan out at Ringwood in Victoria, and he's one guy that at 19 years of age, he's got a very big future.
Murray Thomson did very well in the Olympic Challenges earlier this year. In fact, he won the welterweight division at the Olympic Challenges in Melbourne early in 1984, but Australia did not send a welterweight contender to the Games.
But there's a very big future for Murray. He's, like I said, 19 years of age, and there'll be plenty of trips away for Murray Thomson, I feel.
Well, we have the Australia Games coming up in January of next year, and Australia will have a contender in each of the 12 amateur divisions in the Australia Games.
Murray boxing very well. He's backing Mick up and just using that left hand, and he's just doing it nicely. He's throwing a good jab, right using the shoulder. Mick Canavan's got this guy well schooled.
Notice the peekaboo style of this Queenslander. Holds the 2 gloves very, very high, one each side of his face. Looks out between the gloves at his opponent.
Mick's got to turn the fight around a little bit. He's got to back Murray up. Murray walking forward, using his strength.
And has just been asked by the referee, Jerry Meverson of Tasmania, to keep his head up. Now that's the end of round 1.
Second down, third and final round.
This is the third and last round of the welterweight championship contest between Mick Patch of Queensland in the red and Murray Thomson of Victoria. Thomson, who won the Olympic Challenge contest in Melbourne earlier this year in this division, but not selected to represent Australia, is looking quite good in this contest. He's taken the points of both the first and second rounds, and he scores again with left and right combination. Now he's followed the Queenslander around the ring for 2 rounds and 30 seconds so far. And he's landing again with good punches. There's no doubt that the Victorian Murray Thomson is going to take the points of this round as well if he continues in this vein. And he will be a convincing winner of this contest.
I believe Mick Canavan sent Murray out this round to step it up. I think he feels he could stop Mick, and the way it looks at the moment, he could easily do it.
Well, the only way the Queenslander can win now is to score a knockout blow, and he's hardly thrown that right hand. I don't think he's got a knockout punch left in him, the way he's been pummeled by the Victorian, who continues to score. There was a right hand thrown by the Queenslander, which landed, but it's one of very, very few. Yes, the Victorian continues to pile up the points in this contest. I think there's no doubt at all that this is going to be a unanimous decision in favour of Murray Thomson of Victoria. He's looked very good. Oh, that's a lovely rip to the body. That brings a standing count. Beautiful left rip right into the body. Standing count on the Queenslander. That one really doubled him up. And the Victorian going after his opponent now. He thinks he can finish it. He's only got about 30 seconds left to do it. But he has no need to worry. He's won this contest. It's been a very good exhibition by Murray Thomson.
A guy with a very big future, Murray Thomson. I think we could be looking at another champion here tonight.
Oh, there's another rip to the body. There's the bell. The end of the contest. And a good exhibition by Murray Thomson of Victoria. Let's see that beautiful rip again, that left rip into the body. There it is, doubles up the Queenslander, and the referee steps in to apply the standing count.
The winner, ladies and gentlemen, and the 1984 Australian welterweight senior champion from the blue corner, Murray Thomson.
And Murray Thomson did it very well indeed.
Ready to go now with the first round of the welterweight contest, and in the maroon singlet is the Queenslander Gary Hopes, distinctly the shorter of the two. He's fighting Murray Thomson of Victoria. The winner goes on to fight Maurice Gallardi of South Australia in the Olympic Challenge Series. So Hopes, busy little fighter there, throwing his left and right combination from Queensland, and a solidly built youngster. Much taller, in fact, now that he's in centre ring against Murray Thomson of Victoria than he appeared in the corner. Thomson keeping his hands a little low, and the Queenslander Gary Hopes, no relation, I might add, to the great now retired amateur champion Randall Hope, singular. A boy whom we're told is a fellow who likes to get in there and fight. He's got a great deal of finesse, but he likes a fight. So we'll just see whether those words we've been told are correct. Gary Hopes of Queensland in the maroon singlet, and Murray Thomson of Victoria in this welterweight contest over 3 by 3 minute rounds. Fair amount of leather being thrown, but the defence by both good. A slip that time by the Victorian boy Murray Thomson. So it simply boils down to a contest. There is a punch, and a hand came right out of the blue. Oh, and he's a very tired boy. The fight will have to be stopped. My goodness me, that punch by Thomson, where did it come from? A lightning thunderbolt that just stopped Hopes in his tracks and put him down. He did not see it coming. A punch and a half. A shame, an absolute shame, that one, because Gary Hopes, the Queenslander, was looking good there for the opening 20 or 25 seconds until this man landed a charge of dynamite on him, and it was all over. What a punch. Didn't think that Murray Thomson, coming across now to make sure that his opponent, Gary Hopes, is quite okay, had that sort of punching ability. Gary Hopes, very disappointed, was terribly shaken up there for a moment after he got up. At least he got up, you notice, but he couldn't possibly go on the fight. So this one has ended in the first round. The referee, Graham Webster of New South Wales, quite naturally and wisely deciding that there's no way possible that Gary Hopes could continue, and so our winner will be Murray Thomson of Victoria in this welterweight contest.
From the blue corner, Murray Thomson, Victoria,